this united front. And I'm sure they have to. I mean, he has a huge business. She's on Housewives. I can imagine they don't want it to get too messy. So I could see that, right? Don't you? I mean, I actually think all of that's true. I think she's probably over him. I mean, Portia's still only 16, has 2 more years to go till she's 18 and out of the house. I don't believe child support or custody is a big issue for either one of them. Uh, yeah, I mean, do I think I think this next season, season 17 of RHOBH is going to be like red hot? Is that season 17? Am I getting that right? I might be off.
You are not getting that right.
Okay.
I don't think anything is in a season 17 at this point.
Oh, all right.
We are in
Okay, well, season
season
whatever.
14.
I think it's going to be very juicy from what the women are saying. I think more is going to be revealed about Mo a little bit.
But we're
Painting
not going to see
Mo,
Kyle date or anything yet. Not
probably
this
not.
season.
And Mo, it sounds like, is more of a dog. He's a bit of a dog, I think, is what they're going to be revealing.
I want to see Kyle dating. Can we please see Kyle and Erika? I mean, yes, it's great that we've seen Sutton go out and blah, blah, blah. We've even seen a little bit with Garcelle. Could we see like Erika on a date? Could we see Kyle on a date? Could we see all of them at like some singles thing? But I'd like to see, I mean, maybe Kyle will end up with some hot, young piece of ass.
I just can't unsee her as a lesbian now. Like, I see her as that late in life Les. I just do. I do. There's something about her that's
And by
right.
the way,
You
also,
see her with another man, but
I'm
then
starting to
again,
picture it.
I know, me too, unfortunately. Like, I think my dreams of her being a hot lesbian aren't real.
And by the way, there is a blind item. Did you see that? And a lot of people think this, which I don't agree with that. Like this is all, Kyle needed a storyline and she's thrilled that Mauricio is kissing this girl and this gives her something to talk about. I don't think Kyle needs a storyline. You don't need a storyline if you're not in jeopardy. I
No,
just
and I
spent
just
3 days saying that, which is such a shame with Teresa, the one person who didn't need to go and pay bloggers and invested. The one person who didn't need to do this did it. It's so shocking. What a tragic story. But I just spent 3 days talking about this, plus a weekend in Patreon, and my audience is probably sick of me mentioning the word RHONJ. But go on.
well, look, no, I think that's incredible advice. I don't think Kyle needs this at all. We know it's real. Garcelle's come out and said the messiest person so far is going to be Sutton. We love Sutton.
I
Sutton
love a
just
messy Sutton.
and Sutton just appeared on RHOC. So good. Oh my God. I love Sutton so much. And Sutton's great. It sounds like she's in the mix. Sutton is, and she and Kyle are getting closer in their friendship. So I think it's going to be an incredible season. I'm with you. I hope we're going to see them start to date, especially EJ. Let's see it, EJ.
Especially
And
EJ.
we got to get her another billion-dollar guy, although she seems to be holding it down on her own, I guess.
The trial's coming. So the Girardi trial
I think
is
I'm going to go.
here.
I think.
Go. I was on that podcast with Kimberly Archie and Chris Hansen. Everyone should listen to that. Predator in Plain Sight with Tom Girardi. You know what we can talk about?
Tell me.
I'm not watching it, but talk to us about the Surreal Life with Kim Zolciak Bierman.
You guys, it is so good. It's on Tuesday nights on MTV. It is so okay, David. This is what I want in a reality show. Okay, if you need a palate cleanse, if you need an amuse-bouche, if you will,
Okay.
your reality dining experience, this is the show. It is so good. They talk about everything. They're sitting there talking about eating ass. I mean, okay, maybe this is just me. Like,
And
it's
it's
edgy.
not live, right? Like it's shot and it's not like Big Brother, the live streams.
Chet Hanks is the most evolved, also down to earth,
He might
open,
be a breakout star.
freaking breakout star. Kim Zolciak is like likable to the point you're like, I want more. Johnny
Wow.
Weir is like demure. He's like stepping back. When the star power in that house, currently, Macy Gray is injecting herself with Ozempic and can't poop and is about to go to the hospital. It is so freaking good. And I've had Macy Gray on my show. She is exactly like that moody scene. Who's the guy? You've had him on. Isn't he like a famous actor, child actor?
Tyler Posey.
Tyler. Wait, is it Tyler Posey? Tyler?
Tyler Posey, yeah, isn't that his name?
Yeah, I didn't really know who he
From
was, but
Teen Wolf. I had him on.
so entertaining.
He is I think he refers to himself as bisexual, pansexual, but he was been with men, women, and he is
I mean, he
now,
sits there and talks about eating ass, about a male prostitute.
yeah.
You guys, you're sitting there going, oh, this is going to be another reality experience. And they get in there and they're talking about these are huge stars. This is what I want from a celebrity. They are talking about their nastiest experiences. Kim's talking about Troy. She's so annoying on the phone. They're making fun of her. Chet Hanks is like the leader, talking about how you actually, for the first time, I have so much empathy for a Nepo baby. I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, he's just like, you guys don't, you don't understand. Like, my dad, beloved for 50 years. I mean, so hard to do, right? Because most people have very strong feelings about people either way.
Mhm.
So beloved. Everywhere I went, it was just about my dad. I mean, can you imagine growing
Mhm.
up in that? Like, and they had him kidnapped, much like Paris Hilton, in the middle of the night, brought out to a desert in Utah as a way to try to save him. And he wrote them a letter begging to come home. And the place said, now I don't know, in a way, I guess it saved his life, but I don't know if I could do this as a parent. The letter basically said, I promise I'll be good. Like, please let me come home. And the place, wherever, like the kidnapping place, called and said, oh, all the kids do this. They all do this.
Well, that's what Miss
And
Hilton fights for every day because of her experience at Provo.
make him stay. And they made him stay. I mean, I don't know, but I understand if you think you're saving your child's life. It is so good. He's so evolved. He tries to, and we're getting to the lead up of him maybe hooking up with Kim Zolciak, which is so desperate. I think a little bit by her because he seems more into Jose Canseco's daughter,
Hmm.
but. Then he's like, it almost feels like he's like going to give Kim like a sympathy fuck because she hasn't.
She needs it. Look, this to me is like Trader season 1, which I watched and loved and no one else did. I feel after this, because people are liking it, it might get in. Listen, I also love the Surreal Life way back. I watched it the first time around. The celebrities didn't, sorry, Tyler Posey, who was on this show. The celebrities didn't entice me to watch it. Maybe after this season, they'll do a major upgrade and get like a crazy cast that I actually want to see. I think it's doing well. That's interesting. Look, if Kim is acting normal, then I might have to take back my she's done being on TV. I don't know if she's headed to Bravo or Housewives, but good for her. That's good. Like, look, I'm okay with you being a total mess in your personal life. I mean, I'm a mess in my personal life, although I'm not calling the police or, being evicted, but and I don't have money problems, but I'm okay with that. If her personal life is messy and she can show up and do the job, that's like wonderful to hear that she's doing well, really.
It's so good. It is